Yeah, I won't call you lieutenant. That's a military term, and you don't deserve it. So.
Hell yeah.
You're not at war with the citizens. You're a manager, is what you are.
You guys, when I did my podcast with Cannabis Talk 101, it was actually their podcast. I was invited to be on there. When I was on that podcast, Blue from Cannabis Talk 101, he mentioned this. He said, I don't like to hear you guys call them sergeants and chiefs and lieutenants because those are military terms, and we're not at war with the people. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I ain't never heard it like that before.
Is stop calling them lieutenants. Stop calling them sergeants. Yes. Stop calling them, because these are lieutenants and sergeants, and these things are military names. You know, so you got them. You know, call them a manager, supervisor. You know, they don't taking that name away.
I love that. I love that.
That name. No, you did. That's great. The reason I say that is because that name that they're using, that lieutenant this and supervisor that implies that you're in war. You know, because that's what
it's all military based.
That's what I just said. The blue line flag. The blue line flag. We take it as it's us against them.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Why should they be able to have that? Why?
We went out cop watching that night after we left the podcast, the studio. We went out cop watching, and I used it right away. Like I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna use that from now on. Put your seatbelt on. Seatbelt. Put your seatbelt on.
Always.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm the West Hollywood Sheriff's Sergeant here.
Manager
Hollywood.
what?
The West Hollywood Sergeant.
Manager, what's
Sergeant.
your last name?
Aragon.
Aragon? Yes. Badge number?
Hey, watch this dude right here.
What's your badge number?
527491.
Hey, you know that pedestrians always have the right of way, right? You can back it up. And sure enough, I started using it. And now, I'm guessing this guy, I don't want to say he learned it from me, Chris Jackson. I hope he did. I mean, shit, it's kind of badass. But it's badass that he used it. And like I say, the newer channels that come out, they learn a lot from us. And I'm no better than anybody else. I'm still in the learning state. You know what I mean? I want to learn from all you guys. And he may have, because he said it almost the exact same way that I say it all the time on my channel. So that's badass. And I've been using it ever since. And I say it a lot every time I gotta mention a sergeant. Now I call them three stripers. And you know, when I always tell the cops now, instead of calling them sergeants, I'll be like, "What's up, three striper? You know, I see you got your 3 chevrons there." And he's like, "Fuck, I thought we only knew this kind of talk." I call that police talk 101. You know, it's important that we learn police talk, because that's how they communicate with each other, and they think they're smart and the people are stupid. So, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Not a lieutenant, manager. So, can I file my charges or what? Or are you going to deny me to file charges?
You just love to talk over me every time I talk, so I'm done.
Well, I just want you to pull your paper out and file charges I asked for. You can say, but I have it on video that they blatantly denied me. Blatantly. They cannot tell me I can't record. I can record my public.
You just try to talk over me every time I talk. That's because I'm not trying to understand you. I'm trying to overstand you. You see, that's how it works. We are the boss of you. We the people are the boss of you, servant. So I overstand what you say. So every time you try to talk, I'm going to interrupt your punk ass. How about that, guys? You guys like that one? Use it. I learned that from somebody else as well, overstand. I don't know who it was, but I don't understand. I overstand you. I was like, what? That's amazing. I love that. And I started using that shit too. I don't use that one as often. But, I mean, I have before when they try to tell me, you understand? Like, huh, I overstand. I overstand what you're saying. Because I am the boss of you. Badass.
Employees in the actions of their duties anytime I want. I can walk up to this window and film her computer. Why? Because I'm in public. I can film right here. I'm in public. So you going to file my charges or what? How? You can't say I am. I have not cursed. I have not been violent. I have not.
There's a reason for the Second Amendment, Midwest Transparency. You ask, could y'all imagine if we got invaded? These are the people that would supposedly protect us. And no, they're not. They would not protect the people. They would run and hide like they did in Uvalde, Texas. That's why we have the Second Amendment, because we, the people, us, our families, our neighbors, are supposed to protect ourselves. And we don't have protectors out here. We don't have, you know, daddies to change our diapers. Mommies and daddies to change our diapers out here. Hell nah. Nope. We got to take care of ourselves, guys. We on our own out here. And that's why the Second Amendment absolutely should not be limited. Because you take away the Second Amendment, we might as well tell everybody else, come on in and invade us now. We're ready for you. You feel me? And I've heard Brian at High Impact Flicks say this before. Here's the Deals channel. He says, as far as like the Second Amendment, that an armed society is a safe society. And I believe that, and I agree with that. And something that I think is important to think about, if they take the guns away from the law-abiding citizens, criminals have never cared about the laws. They carry guns anyways. So it doesn't matter how many gun laws we create, the criminals are going to carry them anyway. The only thing you're doing is limiting the law-abiding people their right to protect themselves. Give me a thumbs up if you guys agree to that shit, because that's the truest shit I ever spoke.
And again, the names, they don't need to be lieutenants and sergeants. You know what I mean? We should be like, hey, I want to talk to your manager. You know, because you're a manager, bro. You're not a lieutenant. You're not at military. We're not at war.
Yeah, you're not special.
You know what I mean? So those are the two things I would throw at that.
All right, folks. So when San Joaquin Valley Transparency Channel first started, I never even expected 100 subscribers. Since then, we've grown to nearly 400,000 subscribers as of right now, and many folks have been reaching out to me. I have a billionaire friend named Alki David who's been very supportive, and many other folks are reaching out as well. These guys at Cannabis Talk 101 invited me to do a podcast episode with them, and it was one of the longest podcasts that they'd ever done, still to this date. They said it was that interesting. Definitely go check them out as well. They do amazing work. And the man that just spoke, he goes by Blue. He has done so much for me. I was even on stage with some of my favorite rappers at the Burning Trees Festival. I got to see Too Short perform, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, and many others. When I was on stage and I was in the back, he grabbed me, pulled me to the front to watch Exhibit perform. I also got to hang out with Exhibit at the hotel, and I got to meet a lot of people that day. It was truly amazing, folks. All because I've done my best to educate folks, and this means everybody in this country. All of you that are watching now, you have rights. We are educating each other because I learn a lot from you guys as well. And I also do my best to help the smaller channels grow. I don't plan on being the biggest auditing channel. I never cared for that. I probably never will either. I don't stand on top of a mountain, and I don't walk in front of you. I walk alongside you guys in this here journey. Having said that, I'd really appreciate it if you guys went to Chris Jackson's channel. Let's get his numbers up. Let's help him hold his public officials accountable. This is what makes a great community, folks. I am truly honored to be a part of this community. I'm not trying to lead anyone, and I definitely don't want to mislead anyone. We are not backed by any liberal agenda group, nor a right-wing group. We don't go left nor right. We move absolutely forward, folks, walking side by side with each other. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. We'll definitely see you on the next video if you do. Have yourselves a great day. Know your rights and always record the police. If you have any videos you want us to look at, send it to recordpolicenow@gmail.com. We'll take a look at them. All right, folks, we'll see you on the next video.